the morning show from your local news leader.
It's time for Friday Flicks, and today an intriguing mystery and a joyous musical are available for viewing this weekend.
And so here to review what they call The Pale Blue Eye and Matilda, the musical, is film critic Chuck Koplinski. Chuck, I'm kind of shocked that they decided to remake Matilda.
Oh, shocked that they tried to make it. You know, and you know what? You know how much I love musicals, too.
Oh,
yeah.
I love them.
You know, this is a movie where I sat down to watch, and I'm like, okay, I need to watch this. I'm going to watch it. 15 minutes in, I was hooked.
No.
Absolutely, positively hooked. I cannot even tell you how much I love this movie.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely loved Matilda. And it is a musical version. This version premiered in London in 2017 on the stage. And I want you to remember a name. This young lady, Alicia Weir. Remember, Alicia Weir. She won me over immediately. You will not see a performance this year that is more dynamic, more energetic, more sympathetic than what this girl does with Matilda. You were on her side from the beginning when she is dealing with her abusive, neglective parents, and then, of course, is sent to the school where Miss Trunchbull is going to bully her as well. This young girl, I'm telling you, she just dominates this entire film. She's 10 years old when they made this movie, pre-COVID. She throws this movie on her back, and she carries it across the finish line with a sense of energy that is astounding to watch. And believe it or not, that's Emma Thompson as
What?
Trunchbull. Yes.
Whoa.
Massive makeup and a huge outfit, but that is her behind all of that as Miss Trunchbull, the dictator-type bully who runs this school. The music is great. I've always said every musical is too long. This one's too long by about maybe one song, but as I say, this girl, Alicia Weir, carries this thing, and you can see also from the images here, the production values that they put forth on this thing, the money that they spent to give us this world that Matilda is in. They spared no expense on this thing. You can find this one on Netflix, and if you're looking for a family film, you could do a lot worse than Matilda. This one is really, really good. And as you say, you know I'm not a fan of musicals, so for me to say this, that's a high recommendation.
And, you know, I think Emma Thompson, perfect. We saw her in Nanny McPhee be mean to little kids.
Very good. Yeah. Another big makeup thing there. So, yeah, and you can tell she's having a lot of fun as well. So, yeah, really a good one. Find it on Netflix.
All right. And so what about The Pale Blue Eye? What do you think?
Pale Blue Eye is also on Netflix. It starts today, and there we see Christian Bale. This takes place in 1830 at the West Point Academy. He is a former detective from New York, and there you see Edgar Allan Poe. History tells us that Poe was, in fact, a cadet at the West Point Academy at this point. They find a cadet who has been hung outside the academy, and after his body's been brought in, his heart has been taken out. Ooh. They call in this ex-detective to try and get to the bottom of this because this is a red mark on the academy's reputation, and of course they want to find out whoever has done this before they do it again. You can tell from these images that this is an incredibly dark film, a very dour film. There's a sense of dread that runs throughout this thing, and the mystery that evolves from this is very, very intriguing. As with all mysteries that are good, we hope for good twists and turns. We like to be fooled as long as they follow a certain logic and don't come out of left field. And this movie does have this. The one objection I do have is the insertion of the Poe character in the film. Again, historically, we know he was there, but there's really no connection or indication that all of these events are going to affect his future writing. There's no indication that, oh, well, this is what prompts him to do this. Not sure if you know this, but Poe is credited with inventing the mystery story. He was the first guy to do this and invented the first detective who does happen to have the same name as Bale's character. Again, I wish there were more connections to that. That aside, though, this is a great atmospheric mystery. At times it ventures into the horror area. This one is not for the whole family. I will tell you that right off the bat. But if you're a Bale fan, if you're a mystery fan, this one will fit the bill. And again, this starts on Netflix today.
All right, 2 for 2 at Netflix there.
Yep, you got it.
Alrighty.
And now going back to those musicals there, I know you said that you're not a fan. So at what point in the movie, again, did you say that you were like, okay, this is for me?
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
About 10 minutes. Again, this girl, Alicia Weir, she will win you over like that. And, yeah, I was hooked. I wanted to see what she was going to do, and does not disappoint.
And, you know, for Such a young actress. What did you say her name was, Alicia?
Alicia Weir. And yeah, they did this pre-COVID. She was 10 years old. This is supposed to go to theaters, but because of the COVID concerns, this was then sold to Netflix. They missed the boat. They should have hung on to this one and put it into theaters because we have a drought right now of good product. And I think it would have been a hit for them.
All right, Chuck, thanks so much for being here.
You bet.